The Rubberducks are looking to collect their 8th win in a row. Next.
Akron Rubberducks.
Martin Cabrera will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Schultz. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Stephen Schultz.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out. You're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling. Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Martin, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Popped him up. Easy is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Next will be the designated hitter, Aldo Castillo. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Carbajal moves over, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Steve Brazel gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Into the box now, Evan Price. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Thatcher is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
In now, Nino Kesey, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. High fastball is in there.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Reyes scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. At the plate, Stephen Perman. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Cabrera has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Sent on the ground out to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Randall
Riding in, Randall Hartley. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kent Belanger. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Kent Belanger.
First offering on its way. Hit down the third base line. Well, a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone. All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
In there, 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Hartley. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Julio Carvajal. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. A cold strike on the inside corner.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box, Rene Rivera. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Stepping in now, Cliff Waddell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Adrian Morales.
Stepping up now, Adrian Morales. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Price has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Striding forward now is the DH, Gabriel Cabrera. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Count even now at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out. Now at the plate, Eric Baird. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Fastball called for strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Count remains at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping up to the plate, Wes Acho. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Steven Schultz. Back to the top of the lineup as there's Still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Ned. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2.
The first baseman, number 22, Lewis Martin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lewis Martin. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chopped toward the second baseman. Baird charging in on it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aldo.
Ready for another chance. Aldo Castillo. He flew out in his last at bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Thatcher has got it, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Evan Price. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Schultz is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Bobby Thatcher.
Striding in once again, Bobby Thatcher comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
What a hot streak. Stay hot, my friend. Up over 290. He is flirting with that 300, elusive 300 batting average.
Into the box now, Nino Peasy. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And he is in there.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
Standing in now, Kent Belanger. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Antoine Gagnon is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Schultz is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Julio Carvajal. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So 1 run on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We played 4 full. The Rubberducks lead this one 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Stephen Herman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Brian Reyes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. The 1-1. High pop-up. Easy has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here's a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest.
The 2-2. Fouled off. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Gagnon waits on it. And that retires the side. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rubberducks lead it 1-0. Stepping into the box, Gabriel Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Gabriel Cabrera.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The bouncer up the middle. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out. All of a sudden, it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
No balls and a strike to count. Cabrera aboard here at first with nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Martin is there for it. One away.
Now batting, catcher.
Settling in now, Wes Acho. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Soft liner to the left side. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Evan Price. First offering on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around. And no argument, and it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Rene Rivera. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street. The pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Hard ground ball to third. Easy. Right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping in now, Adrian Morales, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Way out in front.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Steven Schultz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends.
Thatcher.
He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nino Peasy.
Digging in to try it again, Nino Peasy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. The fastball down near the shoe tops. 1 out, nobody on. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 7th inning coming up. The Rubberducks lead this one 1-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in once again, Lewis Martin. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now a hard liner, but foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he misses 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Aldo Castillo waits on deck. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Ready for another shot now, Aldo Castillo.
Aldo Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Price has it in his tracks. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Herman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Stephen Herman. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses ball 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And he popped him up, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
2 balls and a strike now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Belanger moves over, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Jim Carter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jim Carter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Antoine Gagnon.
Rubberducks. First baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. Reyes is there. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The left fielder, number 00. Julio.
Ready once again, Julio Carbajal. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Gabriel Cabrera. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
3-0 now. Carbajal stands at first with 1 out. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead over it.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, I'd say what that's a big RBI late in game here. They take a 2-0 lead, Hero. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Wes Acho is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. And that one just missed outside.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-1 the count. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Evan Price. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 8th inning coming up. The Rubberducks lead it 2-0.
Leading off for the Seadogs.
Leading off the inning, Brian Reyes. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Two and two. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Hard hit to first, and he'll step on first for the out.
Randall Hartley.
Striding in once again, Randall Hartley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded up the first baseline, and that's through for a hit. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Stepping into the box, Rene Rivera. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt here. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Jim Lynn is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
27, Jim Lynn.
Stepping in, Bobby Thatcher.
Leading off for Akron, the shortstop, Bobby Thatcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And there's ball 2 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
How about
settling in now, Nino Heasy. First pitch on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. One and 2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. Ready with the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Still even at 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Into the box, Antoine Gagnon. And they're runners at the corners now. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. First offering on its way. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box now, Julio Carbajal. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The Rubberducks lead this one 3-0. At the plate, Cliff Waddell. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Shortstop, Cliff Waddell.
Sam Bourbon comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Sam Bourbon.
Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Carbajal arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
One out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Belanger is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping up now, Stephen Schultz. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Lewis Martin would be next. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup right down the middle.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first-pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box, Aldo Castillo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Count remains 2-2. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Fouled away. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Akron took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Martin Cabrera earns his 5th winner of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Steve Brazel is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Sam Bourbon hammers down the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
First for the victorious Rubberducks. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Seadogs, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.